right, well, shuttle's just now starting to run, 7 a.m. And I slept in the Tesla. That's the worst car camping experience I've ever had. My back's killing me. Anyway, I'm going to head over to Curry Village and get a coffee, I think. And then come over here and finalize my pack. And then hop on the shuttle, go over to the wilderness permit place. And then Yosemite Lodge. Check into a room. Wait for my shuttle. There were people who started hiking at 4:45 this morning. I was watching them head up the mist trail. Anyway, let's get it started. Well, so apparently the hiker shuttle left already. And the ticket I got's for Yards, Yosemite area rapid transit. And it doesn't stop at the trailheads. But when I was doing all my research to find my hiker shuttle stuff, I was unsuccessful in finding the right information. I guess it was a little too tough for me to locate it. Or I just defaulted to the Yards thinking that was it, because that's what I thought it was. I don't know, it just confused me. So now I may have to do some hitchhiking to get to the trailhead, or I may have to change plans and hike from Mirror Lake up into Snow Creek, which is where I'm supposed to camp tonight. But the lady said there's bear activity around Snow Creek. Somebody had their bear canister broke into, and I don't need to go to Snow Creek. I just go somewhere else. All right, so the bus left at 8 o'clock. I don't know what's going on. I swear I had all this lined out. The deadline to pick up your wilderness permit was 11, and the bus left at 11:15. That's what I read, and that's what I committed to memory. So I don't know what happened, but it would have been nice to get all this done earlier. I've been up since early enough, and would have been happy to get it done earlier. I've been wasting time trying to figure out what to do until then. But all right, let's head back towards the car. And I guess I could park at the trailhead and then ride the shuttle back up there, get the car at 8:20 in the morning. If that's what's going on, I have to do it backwards. Be an early morning, Thursday or Friday, whatever. All right, so we got to figure out what we're doing. I still got this bear canister I got to fill up with my food. But the views are amazing, and we're getting this party started. Okay, so we are back at the car. Situation has changed. I am forced to make a change in plans. So we're still gonna do all the good stuff. Yeah, but we're gonna, it's gonna be easier. So I'm probably gonna be committing some statutory infractions, but there's no injured party, so it's not a true crime. But I can't talk about it because that would be like documenting something that could be used against me. And now we step off into the wild. Not quite as wild as I was hoping, but it's gonna be wild enough. All right, let's go. Homage to Christopher McCandless. Change of plans. So, on contemplation of my events associated with today's hikes, I have decided to go see Lake Tenaya early today while it's hot, and then I'm going to go to May Lake this evening, and I'm going to climb up to the top of Mount Hoffman tonight and watch sunset. So we're going to be up there tonight. That's where we're gonna camp tonight, up on top of that sucker, carry water up there and everything. We'll camp out and won't be any bears up there for sure. So we'll cook dinner up there, camp out, watch the sunset, enjoy a beverage, and then in the morning we'll come back down here to the car and resupply, and then head off into Sunrise Lakes, where we're supposed to be on the second night. So still following our permit, our wilderness permit. We'll be good. All right, so I saw this, and it's lunchtime. You see that table right there? That's a good table sitting spot, and check out the view. Oh man, I'm gonna be here for a while. Oh yeah, delicious. No refrigeration necessary. Well, my water filters are dried up. I used them and then they calcified, I think is what happened. But I went ahead and used my Aquamira Part A, Part B. And that's what we got right here. So 30 minutes and we should have fresh drinkable water. Yes, my feet are cold. I had my shoes off for a while when I was cooking and filtering water. I'm trying to filter water. But now, got my shoes and socks back on. There was sand all in my feet, but I used my socks and dried my feet off really good and got all the sand out betwixt my toes. And you gotta really take good care of your feet around miles of hiking, because that's how you get blisters with sand in your shoes and all that. Anyway, the ramen was delicious and very spicy. Yeah, so let's go see what we can do. Well, I'm headed down to El Portal, charge up the car. I didn't like the fact that down to like 30% battery, and I was like, oh man, I don't like that at all. Yeah, so I'm gaining 10% going downhill because the car is charging itself as it goes downhill. So I didn't realize it until halfway down the mountain, but it makes sense. I'm glad I'm going down here, taking the 2 hours to drive and the 45 minutes to charge, because I want a full battery. I don't want to worry about breaking down Yosemite. No electrons. I'm starting to think that spot over there is just as good, because look what I can see. Half Dome. Right there. Half Dome. Okay. I came from down there, going up here. Sun's setting over this ridge. I gotta hurry if I want to see a sunset. So let's boogie.
So I was trying to find a route or a trail up Mount Hoffman there to get up to the top, and so I ended up walking through May Lake campground, checked out the lake, walked around the lake, didn't find anything, and noticed that there's a ridge on the way up. I saw a ridge that I could maybe walk horizontally and then find something. So I headed that way.
Seek and ye shall find a mighty fine campsite. Look at this. I'm on a cliff here. Look at this view. I got the moon Can you see her? Oh, there she is. I got a ledge everywhere, so no bears are sneaking up on me over here. I got a fireplace, places to sit, places to cook. Perfectly flat spot for a tent. Oh, and look at the view of Half Dome. Come on. Tenaya Lake, where are you? Oh, there's Tenaya Lake over there. Can't barely see it. Anyway, you'll see that more later. So, there's no berry bushes up here. There's nothing to eat, no water. We have found our very own piece of heaven. I couldn't find a trail up there to Mount Hoffman, and this is good spot. So, home for tonight. That's it. Clouds Rest, and see that ridge right there? Gonna hike up that, but just below that ridge is where I'm gonna camp. And then we've got that Half Dome sucker right over there. All right, so I'm just making some water. Got my aqua mirror mixing up, and I'm going to, I don't know, drink some water. I'm not hungry. I got the cramps. My stomach's cramping. I think it's the aqua mirror. It gave me some gas pains or something because I'm just not used to that chlorinated type lake water, or it's lake water. But man, look at this view. Look how far down we got. I need to find a place to stash my food. I'm trying to check the wind, and I don't see a soul out here. It's so quiet. Crazy quiet. I feel very fortunate to find this spot because it is amazing right here. Nobody's been here for a long time either. Look at this old fire pit. This fire pit's so old there's no ashes, and there's a tree growing in it. That's beautiful. But this place, look, man, you got your chairs, got your fire pit. Man, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to make a little baby fire in here. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? I better not, though. I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. I'm probably just gonna go to sleep. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Big day. A lot of stress today. Yeah. All right. Time to mix up my aquas and my mirrors with my creek water that I got off of Tioga Road. There's a river going under a bridge. It's not flowing real good, but it was flowing, and I could see crystal clear water coming off of granite. So I filled up my bladder bag with that, and I'm gonna make me some water. Maybe I'll feel better. The sunset's starting to be colorful. I wish I could see around this darn hill. Oh well. See anything, but I'm rolled up in my bear burrito. So let's go. Let's sleep. Get up at 5 o'clock in the morning.